Important responsibilities come from firearm ownership. As a firearm owner, it is your responsibility to ensure that guns in your home are stored where they're inaccessible to children, unauthorized persons, or those who may be at risk for harm to self or others, including the risk of suicide. Hiding a gun in a drawer, closet, or similar location is not safe storage, as studies have shown that family members often know each other's hiding places. Safe storage is employing precautions and multiple safeguards that provide barriers against unauthorized use. Safe storage is also about adapting storage to new situations, such as when a child is coming into the home or someone in the home who may be going through difficult life experiences or experiencing significant emotional or mental stressors. If for any reason you as a firearms owner feel uncomfortable with or unable to accept these responsibilities, we strongly urge you not to own a firearm. As a gun owner, there are multiple options for safely storing and protecting your firearm when they're not in use. The ideal is a full-size gun safe. Remember to keep the key or combination away from youth or anyone else you don't want to have access. Lock boxes can also provide reliable protection for safe firearm storage. Some electronic versions can even limit access via special codes or biometric locking. Trigger and cable locks provide another method of locking. A cable runs through the barrel or action to prevent it from being loaded and fired. These require either a key or combination to unlock. A gun lock should be used as an additional safety precaution, not as a substitute for secure storage. Gun cases are an affordable storage solution to secure, conceal, protect, or legally transport a firearm. To ensure safe storage, gun cases must have an external locking device for added security. However you secure your guns, keep them unloaded. Ammo should be stored under lock and key, separately from firearms. It's vital to treat your storage plan as evolving and ongoing to stay on top of your safety needs and those of your family. Firearms kept for security reasons must be fully controlled at all times. It is important to take note of key safe firearm handling factors. Treat all firearms as if they are loaded. Do not point the firearm at anything you are not willing to destroy. Keep your finger off the trigger until the sights are on target. And be sure of your target and what's beyond. Sporting firearms should be unloaded before they're brought into the home and never loaded while in the home. Sporting firearms should also be immediately cleaned and placed in secure storage when returning from hunting or target shooting. When firearms are removed from storage, they are always to be carefully checked to confirm they are unloaded. And remember, ammunition must be stored under lock and key separately from firearms. Educate everyone in your family about firearm safety. Keeping a firearm to defend your family makes no sense if that same firearm puts your family members or visitors to your home at risk. Nationally, half of all suicides are by firearm. Here in Utah, it's 85%. Additionally, suicide risk increases when lethal means are readily available. Putting time and distance between a suicidal person and a firearm can save a life. There are 3 precautions to remember when a family member shows warning signs of suicide. The first is lock. Change the locks on your guns and make sure the keys or combinations are inaccessible. Second, limit. Lock your guns and ammo separately, or don't keep ammunition in the home until your family member has recovered. You can also remove a key component of the gun, such as a slide or firing pin, and store it off-site. Finally, remove. If you're concerned about yourself or others, the safest approach is to store guns away from the home temporarily. Why isn't locking at home as safe? Even if someone other than the at-risk person holds onto the key or changes the combination, locking devices can be defeated, some more easily than others. There are several options for off-site storage. Friends or relatives who are gun owners might offer storage. Under Utah's Safe Harbor law, a gun owner or spouse can also store their firearms free of charge with law enforcement if they believe someone at home is a danger to themselves or others. Storage facility. Many facilities in Utah allow gun storage. Store guns locked and unloaded. Some gun ranges and gun shops may offer locker rental for a relatively low monthly rate. Typically, only the owner holds the key. Pawn shops. Pawning guns for a very small loan amount is another storage option. Monthly interest on loans typically runs 15 to 20%. If it's you at risk, please store your guns off-site. Any strategy that puts time between you and a gun while in a suicidal crisis will keep you safer. If we're alert to the signs of suicide in friends and family, we can save lives. People who want to commit suicide often talk about wanting to die or kill themselves. They talk about being a burden to others or feeling hopeless. Take these warning signs seriously and take action. Other signs may include increased use of alcohol or drugs, acting anxious or agitated, behaving recklessly, isolating oneself, or displaying extreme mood swings. People who struggle with depression, substance abuse, or other mental health problems are especially at risk of suicide if they're also facing a painful crisis like a breakup, arrest, trouble at work, or financial loss. This may seem like a difficult conversation to initiate, but we have found that the request to store a friend's firearm off-site is usually well received. And really, if it saves a life, it's worth it. Good. Finally, it's important to note that some people can be legally restricted from firearm ownership by state or federal law. These restrictions can either be for a specific time frame or for a lifetime. Restriction reasons include felony conviction, unlawful use of a controlled substance, misdemeanor domestic violence conviction, protective orders, fugitive from justice, adjudicated mentally defective, illegally or unlawfully in the United States, dishonorable discharge from the armed forces, renounced citizenship. Protecting your family involves more than keeping them safe from accident or attack. Guns must be stored securely or stored outside the home, especially if you live with children, restricted persons, or those who may be at risk for harm to self or others, including the risk of suicide. Thank you.